Ryan O'Rourke, Soo Greyhounds from Pickering, Ontario, and I'm defense.
Well, Ryan O'Rourke had a great reputation as being a first rounder. Played with the Vaughan Kings. We saw him last year at the OHL Cup.
45 points in 55 games last year in midget hockey, and he's brought some of that offense here this year.
Well, Ryan O'Rourke really played a strong game. He's a very well-respected prospect, but I think he elevated his play, just his poise and presence under pressure, where he's able to make plays and execute plays.
If you watch Ryan, and I think all scouts who watch Ryan praise his competitiveness and his physicality. He wins a ton of battles. He shows up every night ready to compete, and I think that endears him to the Soo staff, which is why he got that letter.
6'2", 181 pounds. So he's a defenseman who already has NHL level size. Smart two-way defenseman. And they talk a lot about his intelligence. He sees the ice very, very well.
Chip now to O'Rourke. And on the near wall, cuts to the net, scores! Ryan O'Rourke, 5-hole.
Long bomb pass up for Pekka. Here's a break, shorthanded. It's Pekka for the Greyhounds. Pekka backhand score! Jaden Pekka.
That's right. Shorthanded. 4 shorthanded goals, and they scored. It's passed to the front of the goal, and that's Ryan O'Rourke.
Ryan O'Rourke was drafted 20th overall by the Soo Greyhounds in the 2018 OHL priority selection from the Vaughan Kings.
The Soo Greyhounds are proud to select with the 20th pick in the first round, defenseman Ryan O'Rourke from the Vaughan Kings.
A member of the 2018 Vaughan Kings team that saw them go all the way to the 2018 OHL Cup final, O'Rourke had the opportunity to be teammates with 2 players that are also top NHL draft prospects in 2020. Ty Tullio of the Oshawa Generals and Cole Perfetti of the Saginaw Spirit. Knowing Perfetti well from these minor hockey experiences, Ryan relishes the opportunity to play against the Spirit 8 times a year as a division rival.
He's coming down the wing on you. Do you know the book on him pretty well?
I think I do, yeah. I think in the 2 years we've played against him, I want to say he hasn't got me, but he might say he's got me once, but I think I got him down pretty well. He's a pretty special player, and I mean, playing with him in minor hockey, you kind of knew that too. And then, yeah, again, funny being division rivals. We play him so much, so it's pretty cool though.
With his family just outside Toronto, O'Rourke knew that he was moving far away from his parents when he heard the Greyhounds call his name on draft day. Ryan's father, Mike, understood exactly what it took to play in the Ontario Hockey League, as he had played for the Cornwall Royals in the 1980s. The distance between Pickering and Sault Ste. Marie wasn't going to be enough to keep Mike and his wife Erin away from seeing Ryan play, as they haven't missed Ryan playing an OHL game in his 2 years in the league.
Being there every step of the way, they haven't missed a game in 2 years, which has been pretty nice. So seeing them all the time is really fun.
Yeah, so explain your parents on missing a game for 2 years. How's that?
Well, they fly up to the Soo probably every weekend, and they'll drive to every away game. So I'm seeing them every single weekend, which has been pretty nice.
With that kind of support behind him, Ryan has flourished in the Soo. He's a puck-moving defenseman who makes it tough on opposition players with his size, physicality, and defensive awareness.
Probably a tough two-way defenseman. I like to join up in the rush, and I like being physical and active. Jump up in the play, make plays, be smart with it, and be effective. I don't really think I show it on the ice. I think I'm pretty aggressive and, again, kind of tough to play against. So I think they probably don't know that I'm a really nice guy off the ice.
He set 2 goals for himself in the 2019-20 season: to have a fast start and to make the Kubota CHL NHL Top Prospects game. He scored 5 goals and added 7 assists in his first 13 games of the season, and was selected along with Greyhounds teammate Jaromir Pitlick to attend the Top Prospects game in January.
Just have a strong start to begin with. I think one of my goals was to make the Top Prospect game, and obviously achieving that was very happy. And again, just moving on to the next, I'm just waiting for the draft.
In early November, the Greyhounds named their 2019-20 leadership group, led by O'Rourke as the captain. Greyhounds coach John Dean noted with the decision that O'Rourke exemplified and understood what is expected of a Greyhound, a decision Ryan did not take lightly, given that it was only his second year in the league.
It's definitely new for me, especially at the OHL level. I mean, learning a bit from Barrett last year, just how he conducted himself and kind of more of that quiet leader, kind of just works hard and all that. I try to follow the same, whether it's in practice or in the game. Always be the hardest working guy and kind of lead by example that way. And I mean, just from the start, the amount of support from them and the opportunity even given last year in my rookie year was amazing. And I think that's what I was really looking forward to from the day of the draft until the year was done.
Coach Dean has a lot of faith in his 18-year-old captain. He loves the way he leads with his grit and determination as well as with his skill. He also believes anybody who takes him in the 2020 NHL Draft will be very fortunate, getting a fantastic hockey player and a fantastic human being.
From the start, we got to know the coaches really well, me and my family, and I think it kind of all just clicked and it made the transition going from home up there way easier. Again, John has a lot of trust in me, even in the D-Corps as a whole. But I mean, if the opportunity's there, you got to take it.
With the NHL Draft fast approaching, Ryan can't wait to hear his name called, and he's thankful for all the support and sacrifice those close to him have made to get him here.
Definitely most thankful for my family, for sure. Waking up early, taking me to practice, games, no matter where I go. Just trying to work to get there, though, is probably the big thing right now. Focusing what's happening right now, and then seeing what's going to come.